Look, every woman will test you. Okay? Every woman that you meet will test you. It's important that they test you. In fact, because if a woman doesn't test you, she's just gonna bang every dude that walks. You get what I'm trying to say? If there's value in scarcity, and that's a fact. So we're gonna talk about how they test us and how to pass those tests because it's inevitable. That same woman who didn't bang you tonight would have banged you if you would have passed her test. All right. So let's begin this, and this is something that I talk about in my courses. Dart game, this course that I have available. I pretty much break down all of the strategies of attraction in this one course, and it's only $99. The price of one shoe. All right. There's a bunch of bonuses, so go check it out. It's a course that I put a lot of thought into it, and if you don't like it, I'll just give you your money back. It's no big deal. All right. So look, this is the first way that women test men. They test your patience. All right. Don't you notice that women are never available right now? They're always available next week. Like I remember living with my sister. She wasn't busy. She wasn't the ambassador of the United Nations. But these women are just for some reason busy as hell. Busy as a motherfucker. Like it's just there's nothing like the schedule of a hot girl. like they're always running around, meeting the czar, fucking trying to work for diplomacy for the country. Like they're just busy. So how do you deal with that? You have to expect it. Women out. Even if a woman says she's free today, she's not gonna be free. I could promise you that. You have to develop patience, and you have to be almost a little pessimistic in a way. You almost have to expect things not to work out, so that you could lower your expectation. Because happiness is a function of expectation, and the way you reverse it. And one thing, you can't get butthurt if a woman is not free today. Never be available today with a woman. Sometimes we do make that mistakes, but never be available. Whenever you're available right now, they're testing and they say I'm free now. They're testing to see whether or not you really have a busy schedule. Women like a guy with a busy schedule. So if a woman says let's hang out right now and you really want to hang out right now, let her know. Can I let you know in 10 minutes? Because I'm hanging out with my friends and I don't know when they arrive, but if they're gonna be late, we can hang out and maybe I could get time to meet up with you. But never say I'm free. Always say can I let you know in a few minutes because I got things to do and I gotta make sure I'm gonna have time. That's a better way than just saying outright yes. Okay. So something that you could do is that if a woman is let's just say a woman cancels on a date, right? Because what right there they're testing you whether or not you get butthurt, which means they're kind of crazy, to be honest with you. All you gotta do is just say, look, man, I'm down to hang out, but I can't make it this week. Let's hang out in 2 weeks. How is this date? When a woman cancels on the date on you last minute or even on the day of, just meet up with her 2 weeks from now instead. Make her wait. Okay, and that's how you reverse it on them. You make them wait, and also it shows them that if they want to see you, there's consequences, but it's a passive consequence. It's not like you're like, oh fuck you, I'll see you in 2 weeks instead of 1 week. No, you just say, look, man, I want to see you. I was excited, but I'm busy. So how about we hang out in 2 weeks from now? Because I'm gonna be busy next week, and she's gonna think about canceling next time. She's just gonna think about it. The next one is this. They pulling away. Women will test to see whether or not you'll chase them, and that's usually for ego boost. She's been consistent. She's been texting you consistently. She's been on time. But then all of a sudden she's busy. All of a sudden she cannot hang out. All of a sudden this week she gotta save 10 babies and shit, right? Whenever you encounter that, this is what you have to expect that this will happen. You have to expect that it's gonna happen. You have to sort of like literally say she's gonna pull away eventually. Eventually she's gonna do some bullshit. Eventually she's gonna start being busy, and like the sun rising up tomorrow. Eventually it's gonna happen. Why? Because you have to foresee these types of events. So what happens when she does that? You do nothing. You do nothing. If you say, hey, you want to hang out with this week, when she was saying yes the last 3 times, and she's like, oh, I'm sorry, I got my puppy fell, right? And you're like, oh, well, when you're available, just let me know when you're available and we'll make it work. And you're done. You're done. You're not going to say, hey, You're not gonna say, "Hey, you want to hang out?" You could say, "Hey, I'm hoping your day is going well. Um, um, have a good day, Melissa." Or, "Hey, I'm hoping your week has been going excellent. Enjoy your week and enjoy your week." Something like that. But you don't say, "Let's hang out." You text her and say, "Hey, I'm hoping you're doing well," and then you say goodbye. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your night. Like you pretty much in a way initiate it and then end it in one message, just to let her know that you're still there, but that you're not being too needy, right? And what will happen is that if she's doing that to test you, she's gonna feel the warmth because you initiated it, but also the distance because you ended it in the first message, right? And what's gonna happen is that after a while, if she really wants to see you, she's gonna see that it's not working because you're not over pursuing, and she's gonna give up that strategy and chase you. Because a lot of the time, these women are reading books. That's called like why men love bitches, or watching YouTube channels that teach women how to talk to women. I don't know why the fuck any guy would do that, right? But they're just applying strategies. But if you wait long enough, they're gonna give it up and say, you know what, fuck this shit, man, it's not working. Let me pursue him. But a lot of women, they just pull away to make you chase. If they're doing that, just don't do nothing. Be there. Hey, I'm hoping your day's going well. Enjoy it, right? But don't over pursue. Hey, how you doing? Are you free now? Are you free? No, 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 no. Hope you're doing well, bitch. I'm not gonna ask you out, but I hope your week is going well. You let her be the one that initiates the date because she fucking ended it with her being busy. And the last thing that women test is your masculinity. Women would test your masculinity. And some of the ways they do that is by trolling you, saying, "Look at you, hey skinny guy, hey man, skinny guy, how are you, skinny guy?" Like some women would do that shit, man. Or saying, "Look at you, you're not as tall as I expected you to be." Women would do that kind of stuff, man. They'll find what makes you mad and they'll just fuck with you. And though and or they'll just be the masculine one and say, "Hold this for me," or even saying, "Good boy." Like I had a woman say that, I'm like, "The fuck, good boy? What am I, your dog?" She's like, "That's the way I talk." Well, look, man, I don't mind you talking and playing around, but don't be saying good boy. All right. First of all, you're white. That don't sound right. First of all, okay, okay, that'll it's just not a good look. Okay, just don't fucking say that shit, right? So some of the ways that they test you is that they try to get you mad. It goes back to the other points actually. They try to get you emotional. They try to get you like by being super late on dates, right? They'll be late on dates just to see how you react. The way you do that, don't get butthurt. The most important thing is not to get butthurt. Don't get butthurt. Do not get mad at the fact that they're flaking on you. What you gotta do is if she cancels, if she's late on the date, just say, "Hey, look, man, I waited for you, but next time don't be this late, man, because I also have things to do." You just let her know, like in a polite, anyways, how was your trip? You know, you just let her know. You just verbally tell her that you don't like what she did without getting mad, and then change your topic. Right? Other things that they do is that they actually behave in a way that they'll do things almost like to provoke you to break up with them, to see whether or not you're man enough to break up with them. They do that type of stuff, and that's why you gotta have clear boundaries. You gotta have clear boundaries. What are the things that are worthy of a breakup, and what are the things that are not worthy of a breakup? You gotta find that out. You gotta find that out yourself. Other things that a woman would do is that, and now look, this is you gotta be careful with this, okay? I'm gonna give you guys a caveat. If you're not advanced, I'm not gonna go. I'm not even gonna go there. I was gonna go with the whole when women act like they don't want the sex, because sometimes women say no to sex as a way to be polite, as a way to not look like a slut. You know, they'll say no, 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 and then you pull away. So I'm not even gonna go there because people could easily misconstrue what I'm saying. But other way, what are some of the other ways? Is that sometimes they'll try to bring their friends to the date. Okay, like seriously, they'll try to bring the friends to the date. Say no, no, I'm only here to meet you, man. I'm only here to meet you. Or sometimes they'll offer to go on a date with you, the first date with their friends. You just say nah, I'm down to meet your friends some other time, but that's a little bit too soon to meet your friends. They're doing that because they're scared, right? Or they're not really interested, so they're using you as a prop somehow. Like, trust me, women have backward reasons why to do stuff like that. Or like I said, they'll troll you, they'll make fun of you sometimes. Um, um, what are some of the other things? Um, or they'll thoroughly say we're not doing anything tonight. You know, just like don't you even try, just to see your reaction. The point is that they'll do things just to get a reaction out of you. And what you gotta do is just remain still, relax, keep a slight smile. Don't be too happy. Don't be too sad. Just keep yourself chilled out. Don't let yourself get too emotional. Don't let yourself get too hyped. You know, become more calm. Learn to move slower. Learn to speak a little slower. Learn to talk slower. Learn to respond a little slower. All that kind of stuff you have to implement. You have to just be more relaxed, because what they'll try to do is just to take you off your center. And if they take you off your center, they were like, got you. Right? And women do that type of stuff. And I'll be honest with you, the women that do that, um, a lot of times do that because they get a lot of guys showing interest, and they got to see whether or not the guy they're talking to is really a man. Like that's just how it is. They have so many options that they could afford to do that. Um, you know what I'm saying? I prefer to go with the simple women who don't do that type of stuff. Not like the supermodels, but like girls who have simple lives, not a lot of followers on Instagram. I prefer those types of girls. But if you're gonna be dating these like Insta thoughts or going after the hottest girl in school, this is how they act. And the reason why they're doing that is because a woman has to be able to test whether or not what the guy's showing you is who they really are. A guy's responsibility is to lie to a woman. A woman's responsibility is to be able to identify false advertisement. So you can't really get mad at her for that, right? So it's your job to be able to pass those tests. Okay. All right. Anyways, these are the three things that women do to test guys. If you pass it, that don't mean that she's gonna bang you. I'm just gonna be honest with you. She'll respect you, okay? She will respect you, but that don't mean she's gonna bang you. It means there's a high likelihood they may have sex with you, but it doesn't mean it's for sure. It's for certain. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. Let me know if you guys need any coaching, one-on-one coaching. You can purchase a coaching session on the description down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Okay, so if you consider yourself a nice guy, if you're the type of person that always gets played by women, is considered like a mama's boy, or you like assertiveness, or you've been bullied when you were a little kid, and so you develop some nice guy's tendencies, then I would highly recommend you check out my new course, Nice Guy. It's specifically made for just nice people in general. I'm a nice guy. I was a nice guy. I was a Bible teacher, for God's sake. I was a Bible teacher. It doesn't get any more nicer than that, okay? So in this course, I will teach you about the art of assertiveness. And if you just learn to become more assertive in a healthy and non-toxic way, what will happen is that men will respect you and women will bang you for the most part, okay? As long as women respect you and see you as a man, that's all that matters. So this course is more about how to embrace your masculine side. If a guy watches this, he'll embrace his masculine side. If a woman watches this, they'll embrace their feminine. This is a course specifically made to bring out your assertive self in a healthy way. So you're gonna learn about the source of human aggression. You're gonna learn about how to assert yourself in terms of in a work situation, what to do if somebody disrespects you, how to know if somebody is disrespecting you or not. Because when you're a nice person, you assume that everybody has good intentions. So you can check out all of this. It's a pretty big course, but the size of the course, it doesn't matter. You can check out all of this for just $99. And if you don't like it, just ask for your money back, and I'll send you your money back. No questions asked. Not one time in my career have I ever rejected somebody's refund. So if you don't like it, it's a money back guarantee. This is the equivalent of buying a sneaker. Okay, it's a really good investment. So I'll see you guys inside. It's a 30-day money back guarantee, and you will not regret it, because after this course, you will learn how to become more assertive, and women will stop playing you. It's plain and simple, and that's all that matters. I'll see you guys inside. Oh.